Hey there, crafty crew, and welcome back. Today, we're warming things up with the assembly of our second incredible paper fireplace. Now, if you loved the cozy charm of our previous Christmas hearth, get ready for an upgrade. This isn't just a fireplace, it's a statement piece. I'm calling this one the Estate Hearth. Look at this beauty. Unlike its smaller, more festive cousin, the Estate Hearth is designed for the grander stage. Think big hall in a cozy cottage, a sprawling villa, or even a miniature castle. It's got that majestic, beige brickwork that just screams, I own a lot of property. Seriously, this scale is perfect for your larger dollhouse installations or diorama centerpieces. It commands attention. If your current installation is more of a studio apartment vibe, you might want to check out our previous, cozier fireplace video. But hey, if you feel like this mansion-sized hearth belongs in a single room, you do you. It's your world. We're just building it. And for those of you already planning ahead, yes, even this grand piece has the perfect mantle for a Christmas wreath, little stocking holders, and maybe a tiny gold statue of your favorite pet. Don't worry, we'll get to the festive decor later. Alright, let's get down to the brass tacks, or in our case, the cardstock and scissors. Before we dive in, let's make sure your crafting station is fully loaded. Here's your checklist. Paper. You'll need high-quality A4 paper with a weight of 160 to 200 grams. We don't want any flimsy firesides here. Think sturdy like an oak front door, not flimsy like a cheap paper napkin. Cutting tool. A trusty pair of scissors, or if you're feeling fancy and efficient, a cutting plotter. Either way, take your time. Adhesive. I use a silicone-based glue because it gives you a little wiggle room, which, let's be honest, we all need sometimes. But any good craft glue will do the trick. No shame in using whatever you've got in your craft arsenal. Scoring tool. And finally, a stylus or a dull needle for scoring your fold lines. This is where we separate the amateurs from the architectural masters. And speaking of mastery, my single best tip for building this estate hearth is to obsess over those folds. When you're creasing your paper, aim for a perfect 90-degree angle. Seriously, try to get as close as a right-angle triangle from high school geometry. The straighter your folds are, the cleaner your lines will be, and the more perfectly all those detailed parts will fit together. You want your fireplace to look like it was built by a master stonemason, not a squirrel with a tiny hammer. If a piece doesn't line up perfectly the first time, no sweat. That's what the silicone glue and the ability to print another page are for. I'm here to show you every single step, so let's take it slow, breathe, and enjoy the process. Now, a little fun fact about this particular design. When I was creating this beige and brick pattern, I was actually binge-watching an American home renovation show where they were restoring an old Victorian mansion. The original fireplace had this magnificent, neutral-toned brick that had been hidden under decades of questionable wallpaper. It was just so elegant and timeless. I thought to myself, that's it. That is the perfect neutral backdrop for any season. It can be a cozy Thanksgiving hearth in November, a minimalist winter display in January, or even a fancy spot for a tiny paper flower vase in spring. This particular design is a nod to that hidden history and classic craftsmanship. It's the kind of fireplace you imagine having a tiny, dramatic movie scene in front of. Picture this. A tiny gentleman sitting on a tiny wingback chair, reading a tiny book by the glow of the tiny fire. Okay, maybe I need to build a wingback chair next. So there you have it. We're building not just a fireplace, but a miniature monument to good taste. Take your time. Trust the process, and remember, crafting is supposed to be fun, not stressful. You've got this. When you finish, be sure to tag me in your photos. I can't wait to see how you decorate your estate hearth. Happy folding, happy gluing, and as always, may your crafting be epic.